Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's so good to be back. We'll see if the tech gremlins come for us since the PC's been shut down a while. And even when the PC wasn't shut down a while, the streaming PC was misbehaving. So I took a couple troubleshooting steps and we'll see what happens. But I've got this guy here with me today. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm not live on Amazon.
Returned.
Let's go live. Let's go live in all the places. Okay, now we are live in all the places. Welcome, everybody. I'm hanging out with my little Goomba friend that I bought at the Nintendo store in New York City. Because I'm back finally from New York. We'll see if the streaming PC behaves today. But look at my friend, isn't he great? So currently, this is why there was a little bit of a whoopsie start to today's stream. Currently, I am live on both Twitch and Amazon Live, so you can watch in both places if you like. On Amazon Live, you'll see this guy linked right now. Woo! He is made by a company called Club Mochi, and as I said, I got him at the Nintendo store in New York City, but you can also buy him for the same price on Amazon if you want to have him delivered to you. But as someone that played a whole lot of Mario Brothers, especially the original Mario Brothers, growing up, I saw this in the store and I just had to. I picked him up and I held him and I carried him around for a while, and I said to Nate, I don't need it. And then as I kept carrying it around and couldn't put it down, he was like, just get it. So Goomba, Chicago says, is that a life-size Goomba? I guess he is. Here, wait. Is he life-size? So like if I'm Mario, yeah, that's kind of life-size, right? Comparison to me, if I were to jump and step on him, that's like if you're Mario after you've eaten a mushroom. So you're like the big version of Mario. I could see that. I could see that. Do they make a Koopa Troopa or Shy Guy one? They had so many. There were so many. But yeah, feel free to check that out. So he's my new buddy in the office. He's probably going to go hang out here. You know what? I'll have him hang out with Yoda for right now. But welcome, everybody. It's the first Nintendo Weekly in, I feel like, a month. It might have been a full month. I don't know. Feels like the first Nintendo Weekly in like a month. So yay, welcome back. And it's Prime Week, so there's tons of deals if you're watching on the Amazon stream that are Nintendo related and you need to pick up a couple things. Okay, so I'm going to set him right back here. We've got Yoda.
You have returned.
We've got the Goomba. They're just hanging out back there now. Thank you to everyone who came into the Twitch stream during the countdown and supported the channel. There's so many people to thank. Jay, 16-Bit Banter, Eardle gifting some subs, Carmelita, Graybeard, Eardle gifting more subs, Sweetbright, STS, Number 9, Leviathan, Ionizer, Eardle gifting more subs. Oh my goodness.
Praise the sub.
We're going to complete a level 5 hype train and have to do a video game giveaway. That's all there is to it. Amri, welcome back. Folks, for those of you watching on Amazon right now, Vulcan says, how you doing? How you doing? And Marto says, hello. Hello. Welcome, friends. Happy to have you here. I'm actually going to pull up Amazon chat so it's right here in front of me so I don't have to look down to see chat.
Our modest fellowship expands.
That'll be
Praise
great.
the sub.
That will be great. Okay, perfect. Now I can see chat right in front of me. Forlorn Knight just gifted 5 subs. So if you're watching on Amazon Live and you're a Prime member, you can open twitch.tv/Trisha Hershberger and claim a free sub there. That's one of your Amazon Prime benefits is that you get a free subscription on Twitch to use wherever you want. You get one of those free a month. And if you're watching on Twitch and you want an ad-free viewing experience, maybe you're not a sub yet, you can open up the Amazon live chat and not only get linked to all the fun things I'm showing off, like my new Goomba, but also get an ad-free viewing experience. So, aha, get it. Hello, welcome everybody. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing so well. As I mentioned, It is the last day of Prime Week on Amazon, so there's lots of stuff on sale. If you need to pick up an extra charger for your Nintendo Switch, this is a great time to do it. If you need a game carrying cartridge, like I have mine here, you can get a cute Game & Watch one. This is 15% off for the last day of Prime, if you're interested in that. If you need, what else did I find? Oh, cases. If you need a case for your Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2, this one is 15% off. And the thicker one that I have that I actually use for my ROG Xbox Ally X, the thicker one is currently on sale as well. Just Prime Day deals everywhere for everybody who might want them. Oh my goodness, listen to all this. Forlorn Knight gifting some subs. Amri resubbing, thank you. Kitsune is here. Odyssey Dave is here. Hi. How was the rest of vacation? It was really nice. It was really good. Thank you for asking. Comp Side Dude gifting some subs up in here. I love it. Cobb says, it's too warm here in northern Germany. We're not used to having temps of 90 plus degrees Fahrenheit at 7 p.m. That is warm. I hope you're able to stay cool. Smitty gave out a sub. Thank you, Smitty. How kind of you. If you've got a Nintendo Switch or a Nintendo Switch 2 and you're looking for other accessories that you can pick up cheaper on Prime, glass screen protectors are 26% off for the Nintendo Switch 2. Sadly, I did not see any deals on the Nintendo Switch or the Nintendo Switch 2, which for anyone who's been following the news, you could have probably guessed that would be the case. Tech prices everywhere are rising right now, from gaming console prices to Apple just raised a bunch of their prices. And yeah, it's not a good time to be a tech consumer right now. But if I can find any deals to save you some money in that process, you know, I'm always looking for the deals for me too. I'm looking for the deals for both of us, so I will just share them with you if I find them. Ignito says, crazy tech price rising. I know. Everything's right. I feel like everything across the board was like, 200? Should we just raise all the prices by $200? That'd be great, right? It is wild. At least right now on Amazon and until September 1st, you can still get the Nintendo Switch 2 for $449. And I believe on September 1st is the day they said the prices are going to raise. So if you're thinking about getting it, now's a good time to do it. Especially because just yesterday, Star Fox came out. Super rad. Thank you so much, Super Rad, for the resub. And we definitely have achieved our giveaway goal for the hype train. So thank you, everybody. How many of you are, while I'm setting up this giveaway, how many of you have already been playing Star Fox? Let me know. I did not get a review copy of it because I just got back from my 2 weeks out of office late last night. I haven't even downloaded it. So sadly, we will not be able to play it today, and I have not had a chance to play it. But if you have been playing it, I want to hear about it. Ace of Clubs says, welcome back. Thank you. Yours arrives tomorrow, Smitty. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and get us our little giveaway going. We got a hype train giveaway, so the command is going to be hype. The command word is just hype. Just type in HYPE, hype, and you will be entered to win the giveaway. I wish I had a Nintendo game to give away today, since it's Nintendo Weekly. But let me see what I've got here. I can give away a copy of Vulcan says hype. Randy says hype. Vulcan and Randy, to enter the giveaway, go to twitch.tv/Trisha Hershberger and type the word hype into chat. As far as I know, I'm not allowed to do giveaways on the Amazon Live side. So I want to make sure that I'm doing everything by the book, and all my giveaway rules are always posted on my website and my Discord. Justin says, hi, Trisha. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Dee loves to shop. Hi, Dee. Says, do you have any recommendations on a Wi-Fi computer dongle or adapter? You know what, Dee? I don't in terms of today's stream, the Nintendo Weekly stream. However, later today at 12 p.m. Pacific time, I've got a TV and tech deals for Prime Day stream, and I will make sure to find you. I'm going to write it down right now. find D a Wi-Fi dongle / adapter for PC. So I will make sure to find that for you, and I'll have a recommendation for you at my 12 p.m. stream today. Thank you for your question. Thank you. You got it. You got it. Hi, Entropy. Welcome. So, Compsci Dude, you have been playing the new Star Fox game. You said, got through the training level and cutscenes, really good. Plays tight and graphics are gorgeous on the Switch too. Felt like I was 12 again playing the game in 1998. We love this. Thank you for the hype train, everybody. Slappy says, I played and beat the campaign last night. Slappy, I'm so curious if you got through the whole campaign last night about how long the experience was. Maybe, and it's totally fine if you didn't time it. Sometimes I play through games and I don't even know what's happened, so totally get it. Mr. Big says, good morning and welcome back. Thank you. I did enjoy my trip. All right, so for the giveaway today, everyone who's typing hype into the Twitch chat,
Our modest
I
fellowship
have got a
expands.
copy of the
Praise the
PC
sub.
game Valor Hunters to share with you. So that is what I'm going to give away to who wins. It's a PC game called Valor Hunters. Thank you again for the hype train and the support, everybody. I appreciate you. All right. So I can see all the chats. We're still good. Perfect. But yeah, Star Fox just came out yesterday. So it is exclusive to the Switch 2 for anyone looking at it. But in a world where all the prices are rising and Switch 2 exclusive games are normally $70, this one's only $15, or excuse me, not 15, $59.88. That would be wild. No, this one's only $59.88, which saving you $10 that you could then apply to something else, right? Again, we're grateful for the little deals at this point. But if you're not familiar with the game, what I know about it, and I know some of you have now been playing it the whole time. Hi, Catch22. Catch22 just gifted 22 gift subs over on Twitch. Thank you, Catch22. That is so incredibly generous and kind of you. And what a warm welcome back. Thank you. Holy cannoli. And it says, I just got a notification from Twitch that I'm 75% of the way to completing my sub goal. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Durius says, I pre-ordered it on Amazon for $49. The only catch is I don't get it till Sunday. Well, that's a great savings, though. If you're not familiar with the new Star Fox, what they've announced about it is that it features a complete overhaul of character design updates and graphics, but keeps the original level designs the same as the original game. So ready to hit that nostalgia, but just updated for modern times. So enjoy to everybody who's playing it. I have not had a chance to play it. Yeah, Chicago says I pre-ordered it for $49.88. That's awesome. Well, those of you like me who slept on the pre-order, it is now $59.88, but still, again, better than the $70 price tag that a lot of Switch 2 exclusive games have been going for. So that's cool. That's cool. There's also news for the Pokopia fans. Nintendo news. The Wish Upon Jirakai, I don't know how we're saying it. It's a new event that is currently going on right now in Pokemon Pokopia. It started 3 days ago and runs till July 8th. But it's a limited event where you can befriend the Pokemon Jirakai. How do you say his name? That mug, though, thank you. I know I don't have this linked on. Jirachi is what Super Rad says as a question mark. I don't know. I would ask my son, but he is not available right now. You can befriend that Pokemon and collect Shining Wish Notes to exchange them for exclusive limited time items such as Starry Sky furniture, if you want to. The event is free if you already own the game. You just have to have the latest version of Pokopia updated and downloaded on your Nintendo Switch 2. Speaking of Nintendo Switch 2. I see Jirachi. Jirachi is what chat is saying. Chicago says, I hope the Ocarina of Time remake doesn't break the bank. You know it's going to. It's so funny. People were asking me in New York, on set over at Amazon Live what I thought about the Steam Machine prices, and I was like, I am entirely unsurprised. Like, have you seen the prices of RAM and storage lately? The performance promises that they were offering, there's no way that was going to be less than $1,000 in the current economic climate for tech stuff. No way. And so I say all that to say, whether it's hardware or software right now, I am not someone who's very optimistic about prices stabilizing. Stay cool, please, to those of you in Germany. I know it's very hot there right now. Paladin says not only is it going to break the bank, they're going to keep it that way without any discounts or sales. You know it's very hard to find sales or discounts on anything Nintendo, which is why when I do find them on Nintendo Weekly, I'm like, y'all, there's a sale, which it is Prime Week right now. So there's a lot of good sales. I mean, we were talking about memory and storage. I did not find a Prime Day deal on any micro SD Express cards. The 256 gigabyte for the Nintendo Switch 2 from Samsung is still its normal price, $59. It is what it is. I'm trying to think if there's... But there are lots of games on sale. So if you're watching on Amazon Live and you kind of scroll towards the back half, like the latter half of the stream product carousel, you'll see oodles of games on sale. So many games on sale. Okay, speaking of games, let's go ahead and give one away. I'm going to draw a giveaway winner. Good luck to everybody who entered. Ignito G, you are our winner today. Congratulations. I'm going to message you right now so that I don't forget. You have just won yourself. Oh, nope, not that, please. Doing too many things at once. And now I can't type. So silly. All right, let me get you your copy of Valor Hunters. As always, let me know if that code works for you, and if not, if it's been redistributed or something like that, please just let me know. But should be good, and congrats again. Thank you, everybody, for the level 5 hype train and the warm welcome back. You're the stinking best. Paolo says, hi, I switched over to see any last-minute Prime deals. So for those of you watching on Twitch only, on Amazon Live today, and for those watching on Amazon Live that want to know what's coming up, on Amazon Live today, I've got Nintendo Weekly this morning, and then at 11 a.m. Pacific time, I'm going to go live with a Prime Day deals that's not really tech-focused, like home deals and self-care deals and fun, nerdy toy deals. That's going to be at 11. So that's like the non-tech deal stream. And then at 12, I'm going to go live with another Amazon live stream that is specifically last day tech deals for Prime Week. So 3 Amazon live streams today. The first one is Nintendo focused. The second one is self-care and non-techie focused. And the third one is the techie focused deals. So feel free to follow the Amazon Live channel, sign up for notifications if any of that sounds really fun for you. Irdle is so excited. Irdle, you peeped the Amazon Live or the schedule for the week. You said bidet stream. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I missed it, okay? I've been gone for 2 weeks and I missed it is what I will say. You'll be stuck in a meeting at all those times. I'm sorry, Chicago. Well, I'm glad you were able to join us for a bit. In Nintendo gaming anniversaries, Nintendo 64 and Super Mario 64 are both celebrating their 30th anniversary. They originally launched in Japan June 23rd, 1996, and launched in the US September 29th, 1996. There are various N64 games available to play via Nintendo Switch Online if you want to play them, including Super Mario 64. If you want to play that for nostalgia's sake, you can. You can do that. Dun, dun, dun. Fun fact, Super Mario 64 was the first Super Mario game to feature 3D gameplay. And the best-selling N64 game of all time. That's pretty cool. That's a lot of Amazon, Trish, says Paolo. I gotta get in my streams for the month. And it's the last day of Prime Week. 30 years, dang, I know. SSJ says, Trish, do you have an Xbox Series X? I do. Yeah, I have an Xbox Series X. I have a PlayStation 5, not the Pro, just the original launch console, and the Nintendo Switch 2. So I've got the console triumvirate, if you will, and then, of course, gaming PC. I love to game on gaming PC. All right, in terms of Prime deals on Nintendo stuff, I think I saw someone in chat earlier say that they beat Resident Evil Requiem finally. I beat it on stream, but if you have not beaten it yet, for the last day of Prime Day, it's currently 24% off its normal price if you need to pick it up. Blackhide, I see that you redeemed Nerdy Goodies. Yes, I do ship internationally, and I will contact you in the next week or so, probably either via Discord or Twitch Whisper, to get your shipping information. So I'll be sending some goodies your way. PC gaming is your primary, Ignito? Got it. But yeah, Resident Evil Requiem is 24% off for Prime Day. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is 50% off, only while supplies last, and it's already 67% claimed. So if you were thinking about getting Metroid Prime 4, 50% off is a great way to do it. STS says Resident Evil Requiem is my favorite Resident Evil game. Amazing. I love it. Odyssey says, is there anything you can play on the Series X that you couldn't on PC? There are some games that are available via Game Pass for console that are not on Game Pass for PC. And rather than buying them separately, since I already have a Game Pass subscription, then I would need to turn on my Xbox to play those games, to answer your question. SSJ says a Nintendo game on sale that much is wild. That just came out. Dude, I know. 50% off. Again, only while supplies last, and 67% claimed. And that's for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, if you need to get it. Also, another Nintendo game, 66% off. Mario and Rabbids. Woot woot. I love the Mario and Rabbids games. Unironically, I love them. They're great strategy turn-based games. Think like XCOM, but with Mario and Rabbids. So this is the Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle and Sparks of Hope duel. Like, you get both games, and it's an Amazon exclusive, which is nice. I should also say the Resident Evil Requiem for Switch 2 is an Amazon exclusive edition that includes a poster. So yeah, this one is 66% off. It's only $9.99. The Mario and Rabbids games, you can get both of them right now for $9.99 for Prime Week. That is a great deal. Oh, here, let me see. So, Paolo says, to clarify, the 50% off, that one is Metroid Prime for the original Nintendo Switch, and I have it linked in the carousel later. The Switch 2 version is only 36% off. So 50% off the Switch 1 version. Hades 2 for Switch 2 is 20% off right now while supplies last, although that's 92% claimed already. All these Nintendo games are only while supplies last. The Metroid Prime Beyond Switch 2 version is 36% off and is 46% claimed right now. Dun, dun, dun. Hope everyone's having a chill day. I hope you are too. SSJ said, I actually didn't know Metroid Prime 4 was on Switch 1. I actually didn't either. I thought it was a Switch 2 exclusive, because that's how they were marketing it. But Metroid Prime 4 Beyond for the regular Nintendo Switch, they got it here. So for the Switch, it's 50% off, down to $29.99. And for the Switch 2, it's 36% off, down to $44.99. Just to clarify. But both are on Prime Day deal, which is great. If you're a Pokemon fan, I know Pokemon Trainer Tech Guy is in chat. Pokemon, let me get down there. Pokemon Legends Z to A is 36% off while supplies last for Prime Day. Pokopia is still full price. There's no deal on Pokopia. But Pokemon Legends Z to A is. Happy Friday, Who Bangle. How are you today? Albarak's building a Lego set, second day. That sounds like a beautiful day to me. That's great. So that's a deal. I'm not going to put it on because it's so hot outside. But my Game Boy hoodie that I wear sometimes, it's a gray hoodie and says Game Boy in the traditional Game Boy blue lettering across the front. That's 15% off for Prime Day right now. Oh, and 70% off Sonic at Sonic Shadow Generations is 70% off. So that's only $14.99 right now. Look, I was hunting for the deals, okay? I was hunting for all of them. So good. Lucas says all the deals. All the deals. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake is 58% off right now. And a lot of these are games that I've streamed before. And for those that I have not streamed, I've at least played them before at demo events and such. But let me know if any of these games that are on deals are games that you love. Lucas says, is everyone enjoying Star Fox? I have not had a chance to play it yet, and I know a lot of people are still waiting for their physical versions of the game to come in the mail. But we had someone in chat already that said they beat the whole thing last night. Very cool. Now, you know it's not on sale for Switch, sadly. Pragmata. And I wished that I had installed Pragmata on my gaming laptop that I was reviewing all vacation, and or on my ROG Xbox Ally X, because I don't own it for Switch 2. I've been playing it on PC. But I'm loving that game so far. But I wish I had it installed for vacation because I could have gotten through more of it. But that's all right. That just means I get to stream it. You hear they're doing a remake of Super Metroid. Ooh. That would be cool. That would be cool. I do want to see, speaking of rumors, I heard a rumor that on Amazon, one of the Nintendo eShop gift cards might be on sale for Prime Day, which is like, when gift cards go on sale like that, let me see. Nope, not at least directly from the Nintendo store. No, I don't see it. It said the $10 increment was on sale slightly, but it must have been only while supplies last, and it's not available anymore. Take it back. Gift cards are normal price, my friends. The cheapest I could find the original Switch for, the regular Nintendo Switch with the red and blue Joy-Cons, is $322, so above its normal price. However, Nintendo Switch Lite in all gray, $178.99. And the Nintendo Switch OLED I found for about $366. Let's see. Catch22 says, is the ROG Ally worth it? I was thinking about picking one up for my flight home next week, but I can't see myself using it any other time. Catch22, I use mine almost exclusively for flights. And for that reason, for me, I fly so much for work and I predominantly game on PC. For me, it's totally worth it. I love it. There's a lot of games that play really well on it. If you are just looking to like grind out some like side quests or just grind for XP or whatever, or even, I mean, I was playing 007 First Light on mine the whole flight home yesterday, and it was running great. Now, that being said, what I like so much about it, oh no, we have someone in chat who is trying to take the stream and turn it into something completely different. Sorry, Don. Don M has lost their ability to chat in the Amazon Live chat. Please, I do ask that all comments on Twitch and Amazon are kept respectful of the community and on topic to whatever we're discussing. Yerdle says, Don fail. It's true. Do you use a separate controller with the ROG or the built-in controls? No, on the ROG Xbox, it feels just like an Xbox controller. It's fantastic. So some games I don't play on it, like for example, Heroes of Might and Magic, because that's really meant to be a mouse and keyboard game. But if it's a game that does have decent controller controls, like 007 First Light, it's perfect for that. Chicago says you did see the $10 eShop gift card on sale. Nice. And Al, thank you so much for following. I did not see it, but I'm glad you did. For whatever reason, it wasn't showing up for me, but in that case, there could be a really good deal on that. Get it. But yeah, I don't use a separate controller. I just use it built in. And I like mine a lot. I like it a lot. In fact, it makes it really hard because when I'm traveling, I often don't have the room to bring both my Nintendo Switch 2 and my ROG Xbox Ally X. And so I have to choose one or the other based on whichever games I'm currently most invested in at that time. So for this trip, I brought the ROG Xbox Ally X because there were so many PC games I was currently working on. But I've had other vacations where I'm like, nope, I am 100% just doing shrines in Tears of the Kingdom. And that's what I'm doing this vacation. And then it's all Switch, you know? Odyssey Dave says, how's the Ally compared to the Steam Deck? I have not personally owned a Steam Deck. And so for some folks who have the Steam Deck, I mean, the biggest normal consumer selling difference is that the Xbox can play games from all your PC game libraries. Think Battle.net, Ubisoft launcher, like you have access to Steam, Game Pass, you have access to all those stores on that unit, whereas the Steam Deck is predominantly made for Steam. Now, I know people have said you can install other launchers on it, but I'm not sure if you void your warranty or have to sideload or how that works. But it's not officially meant for that. So if you're predominantly a PC gamer and you're used to navigating Windows and you're like used to having all your different launchers to do all the things, for me, I felt much more at home with the Windows-based ROG Xbox Ally X than the Steam Deck, which is Steam. But that's for me. That's my own personal use case. Okay, Chicago says, I paid $8.98 for the $10 eShop gift card. Bought a few. Nice. Marzello, welcome to the stream today. Welcome, welcome. Forlorn says, yeah, Steam Deck's a computer. You can do anything with it you could a computer except Linux. It doesn't void anything. All right, so it's the same, but what's the operating system on it, Forlorn? Do you know? Or you're saying you could do anything with it you could on a Windows computer except that it's Linux. It's Steam OS. So you can install other launchers and stuff? Oh, which is Linux-based, yeah. I just haven't owned one, so I haven't messed around with it a lot. But my thought would be if you're predominantly a Windows PC gamer and that's the interface that you're most familiar with. Also, the handholds are different. Camper Bob says, on Steam Deck, if you go into desktop mode and install Heroic Launcher, it lets you install Epic and GOG and launch through Steam. Got it. So yeah, there's some workarounds, but it can happen. Whereas the Xbox full screen experience natively has a lot of the most common launchers there for you. So just a little easier. But I know they're both constantly doing updates that I see in the reports, like will edge each other out. But for the ultimate ease of use, and since it's Nintendo Weekly, I gotta plug the home team. Oh, mine just turned on. Heyo! Software download complete. What's it downloading for me? Oh, I know what it's downloading for me, but I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that. Let me see. I think I am. I don't know. I need to like settle in and go over my emails. Y'all, I got in so late last night and then spent this morning DDU uninstalling, reinstalling, looking at Windows debug logs. I spent this morning doing that so that hopefully today's streams will go off without a hitch. So my brain is a little confuddled, but I'm slowly getting back on track as we are here and home. So with that being said, because I have 2 more Amazon live streams today, normally at this point in Nintendo Weekly, I do a little gameplay and show off a new game. But because I do not have a copy of Star Fox yet, maybe I will buy it for myself, But because I don't have it loaded, certainly, and I have 2 other Amazon streams today, this is where I'm going to wrap up today's Nintendo Weekly. So it's a little bit shorter of a Nintendo Weekly than we typically do. The next 2 Amazon live streams today are not going to be simulcast to Twitch. So if you're watching on Twitch only right now, feel free to join the Discord if you haven't already, and I will post the Go Live link when I'm there. If you are watching on Amazon, you can always follow the channel. Choose to turn on or off live notifications if you like. Cookbook Divas, hi! Cookbook Diva says hello from Seattle. Always glad to stumble on your stream. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Stefan, how are you today? Good to see you in chat. For those of you who are just coming on into the Amazon stream, I don't want you to miss out on all of the Prime deals that are happening for Nintendo fans right now. So from accessories for the Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2 to games that are on sale right now, Resident Evil Requiem. A lot of the games that are on sale that I mentioned earlier are while supplies last only. So you might want to jump on those while the supplies are still there. But you can feel free to scroll back and forth through the carousel and pick up any games while they are on sale. Whirlin says, have a great weekend and welcome back, Trisha. Thank you so much. I am going to prep my next stream, which, as some of you have already looked ahead on Amazon to see, I am going to be talking about great deals on things you can use to treat yourself, including a bidet. So if you want to talk about that, tune in. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to the unofficial welcome back stream. Happy last day of Prime if you're watching on Amazon Live. And for those of you who are watching on Amazon Live, I will see you all back here very shortly. And if you're only a Twitch viewer, then I will see you on Sunday for the Sunday Chill stream. It's so nice to be back, y'all. All right, talk soon. Bye, friends.